They are dead wrong, says Navarro, a moron who has no clue what he is doing. I guess Trump nailed it when he said it would be gone by April. It's gone. Lol. Are you being sarcastic cause it hasn't gone away? More people are getting infected, including children are dying. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Really? A respiratory disease that turns into a disease that causes a rash. Have you thought this through? Yes, but it doesn't cause a rash, it causes muscle tension, which causes that issue from the lack of breathing. The lack of oxygen consumption can cause a lot of issues to the human body. If blood oxygen levels are too low, your body may not work properly. Blood carries oxygen to the cells throughout your body to keep them healthy. Hypoxemia can cause mild problems such as headaches and shortness of breath. In severe cases, it can interfere with heart and brain function. So are you sure with your information? I did not say I have any information. Just didn't make much sense. Now what you just described sounds an awful lot like what some claim 5 grams will cause. The coronavirus attacks the lungs. A little advice: in your lungs so you can't breathe. It literally stops you from breathing. This is why we need ventilators. The 5G theory was based off of a debunked theory in the 60s. I don't understand why people still think error has a frequency. It doesn't. I have a computer science degree from Oregon State University, as well as I worked in telecommunications overseas. The 5G theory is bull hockey. It's based off of a theory from a study during the 60s that we did on crystals that can carry frequencies. You know, your CB radio has a crystal in it that creates the frequency that is used. All non-digital radios have crystals. And the theory was that and everything else has a frequency. All objects have a frequency, which was debunked in the early 2000s, which proved that you can't use frequencies to modify something physical. So again, the coronavirus solidifies the phlegm in your lungs, so that way you stop breathing has nothing to do with 5G. I keep hearing if you get hooked up to a ventilator, you have an 85% chance of dying. I will pass on that. As far as the debunking 5 grams, I have my doubts on that, but maybe you should check out Joe's site, The Fullerton Informer on YT, and have a chat with him. Thanks. I will look into this. However, a ventilator is not a cure. Is to keep you comfortable before either your system is able to fight it off on its own or you die. The ventilators exist to give you a fighting chance. Ventilators are important. Testing is important. Ventilators are important. Testing is important. They said the same thing when 3G came out. Do you want to hear something funny? They even said this with cordless phones, every time their theory has been proven incorrect. In science, a fact is a repeatable, careful observation or measurement by experimentation or other means, also called empirical evidence. Facts are central to building scientific theories. In science, a theory is superseded or becomes obsolete when a scientific consensus once widely accepted it, but current science considers it an inadequate, incomplete, or simply false description of reality. Reply. Trump 2020 reply. So if this is all fake, and it's true that it's fake, you know, I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying if it is. Remember, our first spy satellite was called Corona. So you want to elect a president who is pushing an agenda that is killing people. Look it up, Corona spy satellite. Lol, it's bad because this may be used as a conspiracy theory, but you know, people need to know our government. Trump's pushing a reopening and he wants someone who's going to kill people back in office and has attacked the sports industry, including all media, including print media. One himself, the president, is part of the media, and that's how he gained all this money, is because of media influence. Lol. Yes, 2020 Trump wins the election. He chose another 4 years in the statute of limitations on all of his crimes have gone over. So no, we can't prosecute him on his crimes. Yay, Trump 2020. Do you hear yourself? You sound like a sheep. Go eat some more grass. Lol. I don't get it, why are people still screaming Trump, Trump 2020 when he's done nothing to help us and he's made attack the sports industry, and now there are several football players and basketball players who can't get jobs. Not because of the virus, cause this happened before the virus was even a thing in 2017 at 18. Watch him and everything he says between he got in office to now, and all you see is a man who is lying and hurting people for his own agenda. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Trump's PPL wants less illegals. Maybe appease them instead of calling them Nazis. Lol, they can do stuff for climate if you do that. That's how government support to work. Give and take. You're all savage animals though, so it's hard to have discussions. Reply.